Alright guys, welcome to my channel. It's going to be a long video. I'll try to get it out of the way as quick as possible. I'm going to put this video in a playlist before I do all of my collection videos. I'll put this first and I'll put all of them afterwards. I need to archive it. It's been like five years or so. So I need to get that. I might sell it one day. I don't have any plans to do it now, but I'm getting older. If it's possible to sell it all at once, I would, just so other people don't have to do it for me. So I don't have. I used to do these videos, so I used to go back and watch them because I don't have the collection in run through an app, and I had them all written down on paper at one point, and I got up to like 1,500, and I think I quit. I just gave up. So I'm gonna do it in video form. Again, it's been like 5 years, but I'm gonna treat this as if it's like the last time I ever do it. So if anybody was like, "Who's this crazy guy that collected all these things or whatever?" This is gonna be the one video that's gonna be before everything. So I'm gonna ramble about video games and being old and all that stuff, and it might sound like a lot of complaining. But it's not because I'm still on YouTube. Uh, so, all right, the collection. So it's huge. It's massive. It's a lot. I have it mostly in one room. Um, I I did just do like a video game tour or whatever. But I didn't go through every single thing. I did actually count. So I know how many games I have. Excuse me, allergies. I don't know how many movies I have or how many records I have or cassettes or CDs or any of the extra stuff, but I would assume it's still probably around like 5,000 things or whatever. So I don't know if I'll actually go through like the Laserdisc collection or my CD collection, my cassette collection, or my vinyl collection. I don't know if I'm gonna do all those. I'm gonna stick it to the gaming stuff, and if I feel motivated, I'll do the rest. Because I call this room like my physical media museum. Um, it's my man cave, but it's not all one specific thing. It's basically it's just anything physical media on any kind of format. Um, so this is the only time you're gonna see me on camera. I don't enjoy like I'm not making eye contact right now. I'm not like super alert right now. I just rolled out of bed on my day off. I work 100 hours a week. I'm always tired. I'm always cranky. Um, I I I already lost my where I was trying to thought where I was going. Getting old. I don't like googling information. I don't like being like the game historian. I don't like editing. Um, yeah, I don't like showing myself on camera anymore. I don't like the hair is all out. It's a mess today. I just brushed it out. Um, I whatever. I paint my nails. I don't like showing myself on camera. I have two jobs. They're both in the public. I get noticed everywhere I go. I really don't feel like being noticed online as well. So this is the only time you're gonna see me. In all the rest of the collection videos, you might just see my hands, you might just see my tattoos or my nails, and that's gonna be it. And that's probably gonna be it for the rest of the time that I have this channel. Is that I'm never gonna show myself on camera again. Unless I do an unboxing video, if somebody sends me a package, I'll at least be nice enough to open it up so they can see my reaction to it. Even though some of those I'm a little cranky and like, wham, I'm tired. Um, so there's gonna be a lot of rambling in this video. I'm gonna lose my train of thought a lot of times. I'm gonna try not to pause it as often as I can. I used to just always pause it. Um, so I'm gonna do these videos. Uh, I gotta take a drink in a second. I'll try to Google information. I'm not gonna edit and splice in gaming clips. I'm not gonna do no fancy intro. I still haven't done it. I still don't like doing thumbnails. I'm gonna be pissed about this because it's gonna give me the option of 3 thumbnails, and I'm gonna be sitting here looking with some dumb look on my face with my hair all messed up. Um, so I'm not looking forward to that. um, Yeah, so but I will try to anybody that sent me a package, or sent me games, I will thank them because there have been many videos where like I've done a collection video and just didn't even say where I got the game. Just super fast trying to get out of the collection videos out of the way. More so just doing it for myself. Uh, so when I'm out and about, I don't buy the same game again. Now I just take pictures of like each individual shelf or each individual collection. I have everything in pictures, so I go back on that now. Um, these videos will be more to archive them and at least somewhat try to make them entertaining for anybody that does watch them. I feel like I'm like a dying breed here on YouTube of middle aged people that collect video games. Definitely a dying breed for people that actually put themselves on camera anymore. Um, even most of the people that I know that went sub for sub up to like 1,000, turn on their Patreon and start editing and went crazy. And like most of those people have quit, had turned into whiny babies and quit because of views and lack of money and Patreon and whatever. Expectations were off. Um, I knew what I was getting into when I started this channel. I knew that I would probably die under 1,000 subscribers. I knew I was not going to edit. I knew I was not going to be fancy with my channel. I knew I was not going to be like super energetic and put on some kind of show for people. I was just going to be some guy I'm in a basement right now. Some guy in a basement who hoards a bunch of crap. Um, I don't really get to game with it as much anymore. I go through days where uh, I'll break out like the N64 I did recently with my son. Like the ones that were get them all working again. I did it to the GameCube. I go like one system at a time. If I don't have good controllers, I'll go get like one or two more. I'll go buy a memory card or two. If I don't have good games, go buy a couple of good games and just have a whole day where I throw all of them in one day and we just test them all out, make sure they all work and play them all, see which ones are fun. Remember, go through old memories and have a good time. Um, I need to do that with the Texas Instruments. It's probably gonna be my first video that I'm gonna start with, just because I just found those and I'm never. Not that they're rare and valuable, but they're rare. Like I never find them in person, and I don't shop on eBay for them. So I'll probably do that first, and I need to break that out. I don't know if that works anymore. I don't think I broke it out since I moved into this new place. Um, and just have a day, and just play it. Hold on, pause there for a second. So I'll comment on the retro gaming community, which I'm not really a part of. There were many waves since I started. I don't know when I started, over 10 years ago. Um, where I left when people started doing sub for sub. When people started flipping on Patreons was like a big thing. Where people would just support other people's channels just because they were subscribing to their sub for sub. Um, there were a few people with the Amico thing and a few products and there's a few things along the way and a few people that and then groups of people where I disconnected from. I just recently checked who's subscribed to my channel. Most of those people that I unsubscribed to are not subscribed to my channel. There's a few left. These smaller channels, they probably just forgot to unsubscribe. Um, so I'm not really in the gaming community. I think most people by now have at least stumbled across one of my videos that are the collector groups or whatever. It's not very entertaining. I don't edit. I don't expect people to stick around my channel. The point being is that I'm just not a part of that retro gaming community circle. I don't support other people's channels. I meet up with some people here and there that are on YouTubers. I have my little small group of friends or whatever that I might meet up with, that I might talk to, um, might chat with them daily or whatever. But it's a very small group, and they're all collectors and they're all still active. They're all not 100% active on YouTube anymore. I seem to be like one of the few that just keeps it going, even if I only do one video a year. A few others are trying to rebrand and do stuff like that, make it more entertaining, making new channel names. I have not changed my channel. Um, I just recently put 90% of my videos on private. I don't know what's left. I'm sure there's got to be some food videos left and some hiking videos left, but for the most part, all of my like family vlogging and travels, most of that should be gone. It's probably concerts and like the main ones are probably there. Most of the gaming, all of my collection videos should be gone. I really need to go back and check to see what I actually have still active as far as gaming related content. I don't have much. I probably only have like my last stream or two on Oblivion and Minecraft up right now. That's probably gonna stay the way it is. Um, so to get back to the collection, it's a lot of pre-NES stuff. It's a lot of stuff nobody's gonna care about. It's a lot of stuff that's not gonna get views. I'm not doing it if I have a boring monotone voice. It's I'm not doing it for views. I'm really doing it for myself. I'm really doing it in case I have to just to archive it, just to be like, this is what it is. If I ever do have to sell it one day, um, if I can't sell it all at once, all in one shot, it's gonna get passed on to my son. So at least I'll have it in video form of for him too, in case he ever did want to sell it. I don't know what he's gonna do with it. I don't know what's gonna happen to it. I'm still collecting. I'm still actively collecting video games. I just picked up the TI 99 carts like the other day. I'm always looking. Goodwills. I mean they're pretty much dried up. I find some stuff every now and then. Nothing crazy. It seems like if I just don't check for a while, once in a while I go and I find like a bunch of VHS tapes. I don't really find gaming related. It's mostly the crappy sports, the Wii, the PS3, the whatever. I'm surprised that there hasn't been a wave of um, PS4 stuff and Xbox One stuff that just people just donated. I think people kind of it started to be like that, and then like whenever the video game buying craze or whatever, when everything started becoming more mainstream popular, um, everything started selling out, and they started stopped carrying them. I think people got smarter and just started selling them or trading them in, even if they're only worth $1. And went digital, of course. Um, me pausing and regather my thoughts to see if there's any more things I need to talk about. I am gonna count. I'm gonna try to count everything. So I'm gonna do the freaking numbers thing. It's gonna be boring. I'm gonna be like, I have 27 games, and every video I do, I'm gonna add it up and be like, I have da 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 da. So I'm gonna do that again. I'll pause it again. All right, so I do have plenty of room to grow in here. It's not like I'm in bad health or I'm gonna die and I'm gonna stop collecting like today. So I am gonna keep collecting. I post all of my pickups in the community section, just so I don't have to do shorts or I don't have to do anything in video form. I don't like hoarding games in a pile anymore for months at a time. Like, oh, I have to show these, I have to talk to them, and it just it turns into I just don't have the time. Don't have the time. I don't have the interest to do it anymore. I have two jobs. I just can't do it anymore. I can barely stream. I might go stream Oblivion for a couple hours today because I have to go in tonight, but it's my last day off. Um, I have to work my main job, but I just got Oblivion, so I'm gonna try to play it for another couple hours today and stream it. Um, so did I cover everything? Crazy old guy, looks weird, hoards a lot of stuff, doesn't like editing, not very social, don't care about views and subs. I'm not really in the gaming community. I don't know what the state of the gaming community is online anymore. I don't know how they act. I don't know. I don't know what topics they're covering. I don't know who quit. I don't know who got big. Who I don't know what's going on with anything anymore. Um, I have very few retro gaming channels I'm subscribed to, and most of them would be the smaller ones that are at like 500 subscribers or less or whatever. And almost all of them have stopped making videos. So my circle is very small and very not popular. Is that it? Pausing it again. More things. So obviously I'm a hoarder. Most people don't like Atari. Do a lot of these games suck? Yes, a lot of these games suck. I do. I collect sucky games. I'm a completionist. Am I ever going to complete everything? Probably not. But I'll keep trying until I die, or as long as I have room. I left everything with a little bit of room to expand, and I can always move and shift stuff around. I'm not maxed out of space with any one collection yet. I can always move stuff. Is that it? Boring videos to come. It's probably gonna be like 65 videos or so. I don't know how many different things I collect for. I'm gonna separate like Japanese and then like U.S. or PAL. Like even for like Atari, if I have PAL, I'm gonna do PAL separate. I'm gonna consider those like different platforms. So I don't know how many I'm gonna have to do. Like me, probably at least 70 videos. There's not gonna be any time frame on when these videos come out. I'm gonna put them all in a playlist. There's not really anybody on my channel, even if I put them out or tag them. There's not gonna get a lot of views, so um, they're all gonna be a little bit boring and not special videos, and that they're all gonna be the same. They're all not gonna be edited. They're only gonna be exciting if you're a collector. I will do my best. Um, for like the second or third time, I said I will do my best to at least Google some information, to at least try to be informative, at least try to be likable. I don't like being like the gaming historian. I don't like being the person that stands up and I don't. I'm not interested in getting you to collect or getting you to like my hobby or getting you to know every little last detail on every little publisher or little secret they put in the game or the first I can't even think of it. I mean, whatever secret in the game. I was thinking of the word for it. I couldn't think of the word for it. Tired, bro. I'm just not interested in like just sharing all those little tiny details, in historical facts and stuff. I don't know the prices anymore either. I don't since COVID, since inflation. I don't know what anything is worth anymore. I know what things were rare. I know what things are rare and what things aren't. I don't know what things are valuable anymore. I don't know what's gone up. I don't know what's gone down. I don't know what the newest thing to collect for is. I don't know. Like, are we on GameCube now? Like, what's the newest thing? Or are we on Wii? Are we on PS1? Did people get there was like an NES craze, and then it kind of switched to like Super, and then like it was kind of going with like the generations. I don't know where we're at now. I don't even know if anybody cares anymore. I don't go to the conventions anymore. I went like a year or two ago, and I met up with Mark. That was like one of the last times I went. If there's rare games, I can just go on eBay. There's no excuse me. There's no like reason for me to go to these expos. There's I don't dress up. I'm not like a young little hipster. I'm a hoarder. I would be one of the old guys that's selling the games, not the people walking around. Um, or there would be like the 1 out of 10 or 20 old guys that are walking around that I'm not gonna talk to. So there's no point in me being social and going to these things either. Some maybe I go meet up with Mark one more time, but that's pretty much it. Even the collectors that are in my area, I don't really meet up with them often. Maybe I see them once every couple of years now. I still try I still try to stay in touch with everybody, but everybody's busy. Everybody has lives, and there's no way I'm fitting into this YouTube climate of like one or two videos a week and caring about all that stuff. No way, never gonna happen. Um, so even if I put out all these videos and if I get a whole bunch of attention and the subscriber count goes up and the views go up, it doesn't matter. Um, it's not gonna make me do more videos. It's not gonna make me edit more. It's not gonna make me be more likable. I'm not quitting any of my jobs. I'm gonna work 100 hours a week. It's just built in my DNA to just work 100 hours. I have to stay busy. I have to stay motivated. I always have to. I like stuff, doing things. I don't like not having or not being able to do things. Even if that means I have to sacrifice um, a lot of my free time and a lot of my gaming time, which I don't have anymore. It's just the way I am. Um, So is that it? Is that enough rambling from an old man at a bad camera angle, sitting in his basement with his hair messed up, burping, unflattering angle, looking in the camera? Well, my wrinkles popping out. Getting old, bro. Getting old, bro. I think that's it. The collection will live on forever. Um, it's super dusty in here. I need a dust in here. Oh yeah, I'm about to have. It's a good time to start doing these videos too. It's the first time since I moved to this place, or since I've had everything all set up. People have seen um, this room briefly. I've had at least a few people or more over here briefly just to walk them through and show them, but not. I'm actually having like a get together, and like there's gonna be a lot of kids here, at least a handful or two. I'm gonna let them have access to this room and play. So if they get bored while the adults are having adult time, um, so hopefully nothing goes bad with that. So it's good that I'm starting to archive it in case things get smashed. Uh, I don't think things are gonna get stolen, but I don't know. I so worry about like somebody spilling a drink on something, or somebody pulling like just not knowing and pulling like one game that happens to be worth like $500 off the shelf and just like ripping it or just throwing it, leaving it on the ground, stomping on things. Everything imaginable happening. So the games I imagine it, even though I know nothing's gonna happen. Um, so yeah, so people are finally gonna see it in person. Um, I don't think I'm gonna keep doing those tour videos. Those like I was doing like once every year or two. Really, I'm in like the permanent room, and not much is gonna change. It would have to take like some construction here, or I would have to find some room for new shelves. There would have to be something in here that would have to massively change for me to keep doing those videos. I'm not gonna do those every year anymore. I think that's it. It's like the 17th time. Let me pause and see if that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. um, I'll still say that. So since COVID, I do more. I'm looking at the movie wall. I more so do movie night every night. Not so much in here, but we just watched Joe versus the Volcano on VHS last night in here. Um, I do movie night more every not every night, but every night that I'm off with the family than I do gaming, and I don't. That trend has been going since COVID, and I think it's like a life thing that's probably going to carry on. So my gaming is only allotted to on my days off when I have absolutely nothing to do, like errands. So like even if I literally just had no errands to do today. I have to go in tonight, but um, actually just had like a whole day off to relax and stuff. So I'm gonna go play Oblivion. I'll put up this video. I will be pissed off because they're gonna give me some bad, stupid view of my hair and my face looking all distorted and crap. I don't expect anybody to make it through. When I'm at 23 minutes, I don't expect anybody to make it through this video. Excuse me for my lack of giving a crap. um, I'm not. Again, I'm not really into this. To the whole YouTube video making thing. I'm just some guy in a basement, with some long hair, who rambled for too long and has to go play Oblivion on my day off. I'm out.